I'm going to tell you that the elephant is an absolutely fascinating animal, full of rare, strange, and extraordinary details. I'll tell you a few things. Their trunk, it's a fusion of their nose and upper lip. It has more than 40,000 muscles. For comparison, the entire human body has about 600 muscles. They use it to breathe, sniff, grasp small objects, uproot trees, and also to communicate. Secret communication. Elephants communicate through low-frequency sounds called infrasound, which humans can't hear. These sounds can travel several kilometers through the ground, like a system of invisible drums. Legendary memory. The saying, "an elephant never forgets," has a lot of truth to it. They have enormous brains, the largest among land animals, and incredible memories. They can remember water routes or old friends for decades. Mourning and mourning. When an elephant dies, the others display behaviors similar to human mourning. They remain silent, caress the dead elephant's bones with their trunks, and seem to watch over it for hours or even days. Great walkers. In the wild, elephants can walk up to 80 kilometers a day in search of water or food. They have sensitive feet that perceive vibrations from great distances. Special skin. Although their skin appears thick and impenetrable, it is very sensitive. In fact, elephants bathe in mud and dust not only to cool themselves but also to protect their skin from insects and the sun. Without mud, they can suffer greatly. Tusks. These are actually modified teeth, incisors, that constantly grow. Some elephants can be left or right-handed, depending on which tusk they use more and, therefore, which wears down faster. Extraordinary empathy. Elephants help other injured animals, protect young members of their herd, and have even been known to rescue humans from dangerous situations. That I'm also going to tell you an ancient, mysterious, and beautiful legend originating in India about Airavata, the celestial elephant. The legend of Airavata, the elephant of the clouds. It is said that, at the dawn of the world, the gods and demons decided to join forces to churn the cosmic ocean, seeking the nectar of immortality. From that colossal churning, many wonders emerged: jewels, magical trees, new gods, and also Airavata, the first elephant born from the celestial foam. Airavata was no ordinary elephant. His skin was as white as freshly fallen snow, his eyes shone like stars, and he had 4 tusks and 7 trunks that could summon storms or make it rain in the driest deserts. The god Indra, lord of the skies and storms, saw him appear among the golden waves and knew immediately that Airavata was his destined mount. Since then, Airavata carries Indra through the clouds, opens the heavens with his trunks, and creates the rain that gives life to the fields. It is said that when thunder rises on the horizon, it is Airavata walking on the clouds. But it wasn't all glory. In ancient times, it was said that if Airavata became angry, his footsteps would make the mountains tremble, and his bellows could break rivers and change the course of the earth. Only Indra could calm him, whispering ancient words in his ear. To this day, some Indian farmers believe that when the monsoon is good and the rain comes at just the right time, it is because Airavata has smiled. Would you like me to tell you another one, perhaps an African legend about elephants and wisdom? There are beautiful stories from that side of the world as well. The legend of the elephant and the wise king's throne. Long ago, in the heart of Africa, there was a kingdom where the animals spoke and chose their king not for his strength, but for his wisdom. One day, the throne was empty. The worried animals decided they must find the wisest among them to rule. So they organized a great test. Whoever solved the most difficult mystery would be crowned. The elders of the forest posed the riddle. What is the strongest and, at the same time, the most fragile thing in the world? The lion roared that it was strength. The buffalo said it was the horn. The leopard claimed it was speed. But neither was correct. The elephant, who had listened silently from the shade of a baobab tree, moved forward slowly and spoke in a deep voice. The strongest and most fragile thing in the world is the heart. It can move mountains for love or destroy kingdoms for hate. The forest elders looked at each other in amazement. They knew the elephant had answered correctly. Thus, he was crowned king, not for his size or power, but for the wisdom in his immense heart. From that day on, elephants were respected as guardians of the forest's memory and knowledge. And even today, in many African cultures, It is said that an elephant walking in your dreams is a sign that you should follow the path of wisdom, not strength. Would you also like me to tell you a darker myth, one where elephants play an almost magical or sacred role? Well, I'm going to tell you one that is dark, enigmatic, and full of profound symbolism, originating from African traditions and adapted into modern stories. The myth of the black elephant and the river of forgetfulness. It is said that, in ancient times, there existed an elephant so black that its skin absorbed all the light around it. It was a solitary being, born from the sadness of the first god when men forgot to honor the earth. This elephant did not walk among the living. It roamed the invisible boundaries between the world of men and the world of spirits. Wherever it went, it was followed by a hidden river, called the River of Forgetfulness. Those who crossed its path, drawn by its imposing presence, felt a profound sadness and forgot everything: their names, their families, their dreams. But it was not an evil being. The black elephant existed to fulfill a terrible but necessary function: to free weary souls who could no longer bear their pain. It was the last consolation for those broken hearts. It was said that, on nights of a new moon, his silhouette could be seen reflected in the pools of water, like an impossible shadow. And if a traveler encountered him, they had two options: kneel down in a sign of respect, and the elephant would forgive their memory, giving them a new life, free of burdens; or look into his eyes, and be trapped forever in the river of forgetfulness, nameless and without a past. The elders warned, if you ever feel you have forgotten something important, like a dream you no longer remember or a name that fades from your mind, perhaps the black elephant has passed near you. To this day, in some remote villages, when someone seems lost in thought or suddenly forgets essential things, the elders murmur, "The black elephant has trodden in his footsteps."
En la noche sin estrellas, donde el río calla al mar, camina un eco en la niebla que nadie puede mirar. Tiene pasos de silencio, lleva un río en su andar, y en sus sombras se disuelven los recuerdos al pasar. El elefante negro ha pisado mis pasos. Olvidé quién era, olvidé a quién amé. Bajo su manto oscuro me he perdido despacio. Soy un hombre que el viento ya no quiere traer. Sus ojos, dos pozos mudos, me invitaron a cruzar entre risas que olvidaba y promesas que se van. Cada huella es un suspiro que el olvido va a borrar. Cada lágrima es un río que no sabe regresar. El elefante negro ha pisado mis pasos. Olvidé quién era, olvidé a quién amé. Bajo su manto oscuro me he perdido despacio. Soy un hombre que el viento ya no quiere traer. Si lo ves, no mires dentro, no preguntes, no sabrás, porque el que mira su alma